Alright guys, this is Matthew from Black Hills Reptiles. This week we are going to talk about children and snakes, or reptiles for that matter, so stick around. Alright guys, so these two little guys here, this one and this one, I don't know how well you can see him, are, well, this is my son up here, and this is my sand boa. And this little guy, he loves him. Yeah, he'd be nice. Can you be nice? The one thing that I wanted to talk about is what age is too young to introduce kids to reptiles. I think as long as they can understand to be nice and treat them with respect, that is fine. I don't think there should be a limit on, oh, only a 2-year-old can do it or something like that. He's 1.5, so, and he does fine. He sometimes grabs a little too much, but that's okay. And I'm going to cut away and we'll come back here. Yes, we're back, and this is Brecken. He is my boss's son. I call him brother. And he's been around my sand boa a little bit. So what do you think of him, Brecken?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, is he slimy at all?
It's actually really dry.
Or why do you think people think they're slimy?
I don't know. People probably
Sorry about the baby screaming. This happens when you have a 1.5-year-old. So yeah, would you ever own a snake?
Probably not. I don't know.
You'd have to get more used to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You want to make sure you have the experience of owning one before. The experience to own one before you go out and just buy. Alright guys, so sorry about all the baby noise in there. There's a couple of things I did want to touch on. It's a couple of days later now, but I wanted to state that my passion for reptiles came from my childhood and what I grew up doing with certain people. And in order to instill that passion that I and most people in the reptile community have, they've gotten that passion from when they were younger. So again, I don't think that any age is a bad age to introduce your children to reptiles at all. Like I said, my son is 1.5 years old. He plays with Sandy, of course, with my supervision, and everything's just fine. He does like to grab her, but you know, he's a kid. That's what he's gonna do. But that passion for me came from when I was a child and me and my best friend going out and hunting garter snakes. And that's what all this is stemming from, is that. It is a very important thing because most of the time a passion comes from something you like doing when you were younger and that you got introduced to at a younger age. Like I said, if it weren't for my best friend, I wouldn't own a snake. I probably wouldn't care for him. Because of him, I've gotten one, and I'm working on getting some more, and there's more to come on that. There's actually might be something big in the works. That's all I'm going to say about it. You just got to keep watching. When I say something big, I mean something huge. I'll know probably by the next time I upload a video if that's going to happen or not. If it does happen, the next video will be really exciting. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do yet for it. I haven't quite decided, but we'll see. Alright, the last thing I want to leave you guys with is some more up closes of my sand boa, because we don't get enough of those on this channel, or haven't had enough yet, I should say. So like I was saying before, this is Sandy. almost 2 years old. He'll be 2 this summer. Sorry for my really dirty hands. I've been working on my car. But it doesn't bug him. He's super nice. He'll let me do anything to him. Docile snake. I think a later video we'll be going into this species of snake in general and all that. So that's something to look forward to. I'm also going to be working on getting into a couple other things, so we'll see here what happens. Like I said, within the next week, I should know if this big event is going to take place. If this big event takes place, it's really exciting. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna give it away, because if I don't get it, I don't want to get everyone psyched up. But I will see you guys next week. Those are the only things I wanted to touch on, so have a good week.